This year literally ripped my heart out. Alright guys, so it is finally the end of 2025. Man, I gotta say, it's been such a crazy year. It's been so freaking amazing. There's no other words for it. I mean, it's been fantastic. It's been phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? It's just been, it's been crazy. So many amazing things we did this year. Shout out to Renzo. This is actually the year, which I haven't even thought about it because, as you guys know, I've been in an emotional rut for a little bit because of losing my brother back in April. But I finally sat down to think about the things that we've accomplished this year, which is crazy. We've accomplished so much. Things that I never would have thought I would accomplish last year. For example, we did the CapG show with Renzo G9. So shout out to Renzo for having us out for that. We got to meet so many amazing artists from Ogden. We got to connect with CapG, which was super dope. He also brought him back 2 months later, I think it was when it was, for a free taco event, a Day Without a Mexican event with CapG out here in Ogden. And man, the turnout for that was so fucking amazing, man. So many dope people came out. So much of the community came together to support each other, which was super dope to see. And again, CapG, you know, pulled through. He's probably one of the most humble artists that I've met so far, you know. It was such a pleasure to work with him. Man, it's just, there's been so much stuff that we've done. We've worked with so many artists. We did interviews for Owen's very first show this year, which was super dope. Shout out Owen. You know, we've worked with so many artists on the podcast. We've had countless of artists from Salt Lake, from Ogden, from Logan. Shout out to everybody that came through for the podcast. If you guys haven't watched those episodes, go watch them, baby, because what the hell are you doing? So yeah, man, it's been such a crazy year. I was down for a few months because, of course, some of you guys know that I lost my brother Gio back in April 28th to be exact. And it was a super huge hit for me. It was you know, he was one of the people that pretty much raised me, because when my mom and dad were working, you know, 2-3 jobs at a time, it was just me and him at home. So he pretty much raised me, and, you know, he formed my character the way that I am. You know, he forms a lot of who I am as a person. And, you know, losing him is the most painful thing I've ever felt. And it knocked me down for like 2-3 months, you know what I'm saying? So the content wasn't coming out. I was struggling to stay positive, but we did it, because 3 months after my brother passed, I got to have the biggest blessing of my life, which is my son. Shout out to my wife for cooking him up, you know what I'm saying? He's definitely been the light of my life, and he's been giving me more life. You know, just losing my brother and having him at the same time just pushes me forward to want to even fight more. And, you know, seeing the way that my brother lived life without a care and just living the way he wanted, it really motivates me to want to keep pushing forward and make these videos for him. A lot of you have seen clips that I put at the end of these videos, so, you know, it's a way to keep him alive. Yeah, man, and just receiving my son, it's been super huge, so quitting isn't an option now. We gotta keep going. We hit 10,000 views on one of our videos with Enzo, which kind of went viral in a way. We got to 1,000 subscribers, and we hit 300,000 views in total for the channel on YouTube, which is crazy. So thank you to everybody that supports, watches, you know, shares all these videos. We love every single one of you guys for your support. I'm very appreciative, because I'm not gonna lie, there were times where I wanted to quit and I didn't know if this was for me, but this has been the year that has shown me to keep going. And man, we ended the year with a banger, so I gotta give a huge shout out to Taylor801 for hitting me up to do these events. I had to shout out Matela, I have to shout out Green Eyes Loco, and all the sponsors that were a part of the season 4 Love fashion show. This was our very last event of the year that me and the Primo Talks podcast did. We had the Theuderanis come through, which shout out to all of them, of course, always supporting, always being a part of these events. We had our first sponsorship this year as well for the podcast, which is super dope. Shout out Henry and Pearl Milk Tea Club for sponsoring us. Shout out My Taco Land for sponsoring us as well. You know, huge shout out to everybody. Theuderanis, I gotta give a shout out to Lil T, Cuddy, fucking Gabe, Ray, who came out for the fashion show event to help us with the cameras and everything. You guys will see more of him too. And yeah, shout out to everybody involved with the season 4 Love fashion show. It was such an amazing event. We've made so many connections. We've met so many amazing people. And damn, 2026 is going to be crazy. So be ready for 2026. There's more stuff to come, more amazing people to meet, and more dope content coming your way. So be ready for that shit, baby. Yeah, new podcast episodes and shit. We might be doing some more merch drops, baby. So be ready for that. Thank you guys for everything you guys have done, all your support, all your love. It means so much. I appreciate you guys. And one last message. This goes out to my big bro who's not here with us anymore. Gio, I love you so much. This has been the hardest year without you. I'm not gonna lie. I keep waking up every day wishing this was a dream, but I know I have to, you know, eventually make peace with this. And I love you so much, Gio. You will always be a part of me and a part of my life. You will always be kept alive through these videos, and that's why we named our son after you. Jordan Giovanni Espinoza. You will live through him. We will try to show him everything about you, and there's so many videos, so many pictures of you to share with him, and so many more pictures to share with everybody on this channel. I love you, Gio, and I hope to see you again someday. And I love every single one of you guys that have supported and watched, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.